Ayan yung tour guide namin.
Okay, come closer, come closer. Okay, one thing is very important. You know what's very important?
Yeah.
No? Toilet. Only one toilet here in this shop. Only one. So like when you go to work, so you can go to the toilet here.
No toilet. There's only one.
Okay, Kowloon was city park. Okay, it was like a city. Kowloon was city after they become a park. After. Okay, so today it's a park. Okay, but before it's a city. You see here, this is the map for this place. Okay, so now we are in the east gate. This is the east, but this is not the main entrance. This is the east, on this way. Okay, here we go to the south. South is the main entrance. Why? Because in here, this is the most important place. This is like before the police, they live inside. But before we don't call it police, we call them like officer. Okay, because before we don't call it police station. Before we call it courthouse. Because China, they call it courthouse. But like British, they come here, they call it police station or headquarters or military, you know, place like this. Okay, so this is the only places they still remain in this area. Because everything is demolished. Because before here, you have like 20,000 people who live here. This is like a small city. Kowloon was city, not park, city. So these people, they live inside. Okay, they do their own stuff. They live here. They have water. They have everything. Okay, but the thing is, because after the gang, they take care of this place, so this area is terrible. No one can come inside because terrible, poor, like it's very dirty. Okay, a lot of drugs, and then like it's terrible. Okay, so even the government, they don't want to take care of it. They don't have water, no water. They pay illegal water. So everything's terrible. So that's why they want to destroy it. So they destroyed it after. They destroyed it after. So that's why they become a continent. Okay, so but one thing they didn't destroy is the headquarters. It's the courthouse. Okay, because why? Because long time ago, like here, this area actually is like long time ago, this area, the location here is a very good location. Why? It's near the sea. Before they have a sea here, not like this, not like a building. Before it was like a sea. And then what they do the salt business. Salt business before is by the government, not the businessmen. They are not allowed. Only government, they do the salt business. This salt business, like they do very well because there's a lot of water here, and then like salt here. And even because this is near the sea, a lot of private, you know, like the private, they want to steal, so they will come. So that's why they want a headquarters here with the cannon. Why? Because people, they come, they want to go inside, they want to steal the salt. Okay, they don't want them to steal the salt. So that's why they have like a police here, like a patrol, like a guard here, because protect their business, salt business. Okay, so like they have the cannon, they have the quarters, they have like the barracks, they have like the military, they have like a lot of like weapons here to protect their business. That's why they established the courthouse. They established the headquarters. Okay, so this place still remains until today. Of course, it's very old, but they still keep it. But other place, the people where they live, all destroyed. Okay, but we're gonna see the old time. We have some pictures back in the museum. We can see it later on. But this is just give you the idea. So here, okay, this is the headquarters here. This is the area we're gonna visit. And then other place. This is always like a Chinese style. It's like a Chinese architectural park. Because this is like, they want to show them this is like a Chinese style. Actually, like you see here, it's not like Hong Kong style. Hong Kong is like mixed East and West. Because we influenced from the West. Why? Because we are 100 years by British. We are British colony. So that's why our culture is not only Chinese. We mix with like British. So that's why we are a lot of people, they come to Hong Kong, we have a lot of food from outside, not only Chinese. So even you see the Hong Kong people, they don't behave like China, like mainland China. They behave like Hong Kong people. When you ask someone, are you from Hong Kong? Are you from, where you come from? They will tell you, I'm from Hong Kong. I'm not, they won't say I'm from China. Right? Right? They will say I come from... Good. This model, okay, it's important, okay, to show you how many people live in this area. I told you there's around like 20,000 people live here before like 1960. Not now, 1960. Okay, so people they live here. Okay, by this time there's no one. Okay, take care of this place. Why? There's no one take care of this place. Why? Because in the beginning, like it was Chinese, right? And then you know, the British they take over new territories and also they take over this place. And then they say this is our area. And then Chinese say okay, just leave it for you. So they cannot, right, take care of this place. And then after the British, they just leave it alone. They don't take care of this place. Okay, and then what happened? The Japanese. In 1941 to 1945, Hong Kong was conquered by Japanese. Okay, so the Japanese come here, what they do? Okay, they take the stone from here, the Kowloon city, the stone, the wall from the stone from the wall, they take it. To do what? They go to the Kaijian airport because very near, right? By the airport, and then they build the airport. They build the one-way. They extend the one-way for the airport for them, because you know the transportation for the airport is very important for when there's a war. Very important. So they take the stone. Means that they destroy this place. They destroy the wall. They take the stone to extend the airport, the one-way for the airport. Okay, and then what happened? And then the Chinese really upset. What, like, you know, this place is ours, and then you take over and you don't take care of it, and then there's someone else to take it. So they're very angry, right? They don't like it, and then you know there's a fight, you know. And then for the Hong Kong government, they cannot do anything, okay, because this is British. It's not us. So there's some problem between China. China, they want to take this place. They're not allowed to take this place. Hong Kong, they want to take this place, but they scared to take this place. What is not allowed? Hong Kong is scared, and then like British don't care. Yeah. Okay, so this place become no one care, no one take care. So the gang come here. The gang come here. They build their community here. Okay, so they build the community here. What's happened? They make this place, okay, become like what? Drugs distribution center. Okay, so they make the drugs inside the factory here. Why? Because no police. So I do whatever I want. Right? I make a drugs distribution here. The drugs deliver, okay, to outside the world, overseas. So they make money like this. Okay, so they have like for drugs, and then they have a lot of people have no license. They make like the shops. For example, dentists. You know, people they take drugs. Their teeth terrible. They make a lot of like clinic, no license. They make a lot of dentist shops, no license. They make a lot of.
Okay.
Yeah, here, okay, you see here on your right side, you will see the word. This one is like means like long life. Sao means like long life. So usually when you will see this place, this word, when you're in a birthday, especially the old people, when they are, you know, like 70 years old or 60 years old, they will write this word. Means like long life. Okay, so yeah, this is like one man. He's like military official. Okay, he used, you know, like Chinese style. They use like you know, the not the pen, but the one with the soft, you know, like yeah, short brush. Okay, they write this word only one stroke. One stroke. It's not like many strokes. One stroke to write this word in one stroke. Yes, like a drawing. Okay, so this is the military man. So that's why he put it here, because he used only one stroke to write this word. Usually it's difficult to write the word in one stroke, but he did it. Okay, so that's why we have this one. Okay, and then come inside here. This is like a place where like the whole time, you know, people they live inside. I told you this is the barracks, and like the guys they also like the military guys, they live here. Okay, but now this is the office for the people, you know, for the staff, they work here, because now it's like kind of like a museum. Oh. Yeah, it's very important to show you. Usually it's like a reception. Okay, when you come to here, must come to the courthouse, okay, or we call it police headquarters, there's a reception. Okay, so this is the kind of reception here. Okay, and here they show the history. They show the history about this place.
Oh, the story of Kowloon Walled City.
So you see here the story of Kowloon Walled City. Okay, so this is like the old times. Okay, this is the old times. Here is like a mountain. Long times ago, it was like a mountain. Nothing's here. Okay, so in like 1800 to 1920, this is kind of like soft fields. Okay, the soft fields. Okay, so they make a fortress here because to protect their business, also to protect from the pirates. Okay, so it's a good business. This is a lot of soft field here. Okay, and then people who live here, this is like the local people. You see the cannons, same like the one outside. But before he was like 32, now it's only 2. Okay, so a lot of cannons here. For people come, they protect it. Okay, and here you will see here. Okay, it was talking about like in 1898, like this place, like it was Chinese. Okay, and then they leased like new territories for British. And then the British, they don't care. They say, okay, also this place almost is for them. So they take over this place, okay? But they don't care about this place. They just leave it like this, okay? And then in 1940s, okay, what's happened here, okay? So like the Japanese, 1940s around like the wartime. Japanese was conquer Hong Kong. And then Japanese, they take the stone from the wall, they take it, you know, for the extension for the airport near Kai Tak, which is very near from here, okay? And then like the people, they're very upset, okay, you take our place and you don't take care of our place. And then what happened, the Chinese, they go to Guangzhou, Canton in China, which is 3 hours from here. Okay, what they do, they burn the Chinese, the British embassy. They go inside, the British embassy, they burn it. And then they burned the, the British premises, the building from British. Okay, they want to show them we are very angry because you take our place and you don't take care of our place. Instead, the enemy take our place. So they just burn it. They're so angry. Okay, and this is on the news. In the China Mail, this is on the news. It's a big problem. It's a big, it's a big news on the news. Okay, and then after the British say, okay. So now it's hands off this area. Okay, so hands off. Okay, so you want to do something? Go ahead. Me, hands off. Okay, and then in 1960s, okay, so I told you this is the